Well folks, welcome along to my first video that I've decided to take. So, my name's Robert. I've started to do a wee fishing vlog and take up some vlogging. My wonderful wife got me a GoPro very kindly for my birthday in between Christmas and New Year there, because she'll tell you that I love watching other people's fishing videos. So if you're like me and you love watching other people's vlogs, and then hopefully you'll enjoy mine as well, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just a bit of background about me. As I say, my name's Robert. I've been fishing for about well over 20 years now, but kind of on and off. Started when I was really young, and when I went to uni throughout my 20s I kind of gave it up a wee bit. But I think like most other people, when we got into lockdown during the pandemic, it was a great excuse to get outdoors and get out of the house. So I've really got back into it. Started tying my own flies and really sort of branching out as to where I go in terms of my fishing. I really used to just be stillwaters and lochs and the odd bit of river fishing for salmon. So, but yeah, I've really sort of diversified, if you like, where I go fishing now. So all over Scotland, I should say. So yeah, I thought I'd try out my new GoPro and start off with something hopefully it's a bit easy. Just came down to Craufurdland fishery, just outside Kilmarnock. It's a good wee loching. As you can maybe see with the trees and stuff like there, it's quite sheltered from the wind. And yeah, there's some really good fish in here. It's stocked with rainbows, browns, blues, tigers. So the last time I was down here, I actually got 2 tigers in a row. So hopefully we can get a bit of success today, and I can show you some footage from my first video. So yeah, I'm also if you do like what you see, guys, then I'll be making a lot more videos. So if you do like what you see, then like the video and subscribe to my channel. It's Robert Does Fishing. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok now. Finally bit the bullet. And again, my name tag there is just Robert Does Fishing. So yeah, we'll see how we got on today. I've got a 6-hour just catch and release ticket, and I'll explain a bit about. Alright guys, just before I start, I'll start off by just explaining a wee bit about my setup and what I'm using today. So always trying to bring 2 rods where I can, if the fishery allows it. I normally have one set up with an intermediate line that I'll normally use for pulling lures, and I'll also have another one set up with a floating line, just for if I'm fishing like buzzers, nymphs, fabs, or even traditional wet flies. So today I'll be using the exact same similar setup. So first rod, got a 10 foot 7/8 weight rod. This is an 8 weight Witchwood hover line. I find this line to be really good. Other intermediates I've tried, even slow intermediates, have been really maybe a bit too fast sinking for me. So this supposedly sinks at 0.5 inches per second. So I find it's really good. And if you want to get a bit deeper, then I tend to just let it sink and do its thing. On the end of that line, I've got a tapered leader that's cut back to about 5 feet. Even when I'm lure fishing, I tend to use cut back tapered leaders all the time, even just to assist with a bit of turnover on the fly. So on the end of that, I've probably got about 7 feet of 10-pound fluorocarbon, and on the end of that, I don't know if you can see that, I've got a black snake to try today. We'll try that for the first bit, and hopefully we can tempt 1 or 2 of those tigers again and see how we get on. So that's the first rod that I've got. The second rod that I've got set up here is, again, it's another 10-foot rod. I just use 10 foots all the time for my stillwater and loch fishing. That's a 7-weight rod, but I've overloaded that slightly with a number 8 floating line. And on the end of that, again, I've just got maybe about 5 feet of a cutback tapered leader, and then I've got maybe about 10 feet of fluorocarbon on the end of that with point fly 2 droppers. So it's overcast today, and it's to get I think it's to be quite mild, so we might get a hatch of buzzers going at some point today. So in anticipation of that, I've put on 3 buzzers, a sort of heavier one on the point fly just now. It's just you'll not be able to see that, so I'll put some pictures up of the video. So it's almost like a Dennis the Menace, more like a kind of bloodworm Dennis the Menace type buzzer. And on the middle dropper and the top dropper, I've just got a couple of size 12 quilled buzzers. The idea just being straight line buzzers today. Do some straight lining. If I do see some fish starting to move near the surface, I'll maybe stick on a fab on the point just to keep them up and see how that goes. So yeah, that's the setup today, and we'll start making some casts and see how we get on. Right, make a few casts now. I'll start off with the intermediate in the lure. I always spend about half an hour just with a lure first, see how we get on. So that's what we're going to be using. I don't know if you can see that there, black snake with some flash on it, and the fluorescent eyes there. So let's give it a cast and see how we get on. Normally give that line a sharp tug when it hits the water, so that it breaks the surface film and starts sinking right away. So I normally give this maybe between 20 seconds to start off with. Actually, I forgot to start counting there. So, retrieve, I normally mix it up with the snake and try and incorporate some twitches into my figure of 8 retrieve, and some sharp pulls as well, slowing it down, speeding it up, just a mix really to see what sort of speed the fish might be inclined to take at. Normally with my figure of 8s, like when I retrieve the bit of line with my pinky, I normally try and do that quicker, a short sharp tug, just to see, to try and give the fly some erratic movement. I know you see it in other people's videos like so much, but it always pays to hang the fly before you lift off and cast again. In fact, that's how I got one of my other tigers here the last time. But I'm the world's worst for not doing it. Yeah, I'll give that a bit longer to sink now. Maybe about 30 seconds or so. The last time I got those tigers, I was giving it like a minute and a half before I even started retrieving the line. I think, I'm certainly not an expert, but I think the tigers like to sit quite deep. Certainly out of the tigers that I've caught here and other places as well, that's what I've found anyway. It's when you've let the line sink really quickly. Sorry, for a while before you start retrieving. And then any of these that have caught tigers before as well, you'll know they just don't want to come up. They don't want to come up to the surface at all. Oh. There's a bit of movement in the surface there where my fly was. I don't know if a fish was following the fly in, saw me and then decided to take off. I'm wearing my bright orange jacket today as well. Maybe not the best colour to be wearing. Oh, we're in. Yep. Just as I was coming in there. Just a small one, I think. They're all welcome. Yeah, that just sort of, it was quite a gentle take there. It almost just hit it as it paused. Just felt a slight twitch and then, oh, I'm nearly falling over. Should have brought my net round the other side. What is it? It's probably a rainbow. Is it? Yeah, nice wee rainbow. There we go. Let's get a look at you. Yeah, nice wee fish. About £1.5 maybe. Right, let's see. That should just pop out, it's barbless, so there we go. Let's see if I can get them back without... I always try and just put them back without touching them if I can. Yeah, he's good to go. If I can just get him out of the net. There he goes. There we go. Excellent. Well, that's the first fish in the bag for the day. Oh, that was a good solid pull there. I've missed it. Classic case of not paying attention. Always happens when you're not paying attention. I found that when I was, I found that throughout, you know, the times I've been fishing. Quite often you'll get a take when your mind's elsewhere or you're daydreaming, especially with salmon. Now both of those fish seem to, so the one that I landed and the one that, you know, one that sort of pulled at that, yeah, there you go. I was just about to say, they both quite like slow retrieves. That seems like a better fish. That seems like a better fish, hopefully. Maybe not. Jeez, oh, it's giving a decent account of itself, whatever it is. Yeah, that's a bit of a better fish. Let's see if we can get him into the net. rainbow. Yeah, another nice rainbow. Huh? Right. Good. Another nice fish. Yeah, it's a bit of a better fish, maybe about £2. Get a quick picture. Alright, let's get him out. There we go, hook straight out. Yeah, a nice fully finned fish that. Right, let's see if I can just get him upright. See if I can. There we go, and he's off. Good. Looking forward to the rivers opening for the trout season. I think we're only about a month away. Yeah. So I'm a member of 4 different clubs. One in Glasgow, where I live, and other 3 in Ayrshire. That's where I grew up. That's where I done most of my fishing when I was younger. Where I sort of learnt my river craft, if you like, and yeah, so hopefully there'll be more footage on my channel from round about the rivers that I fish as well when the trout season opens. And obviously some of those rivers are not bad salmon rivers as well, but I tend to go away for. I'll have a go at the salmon on the rivers in Ayrshire, but I tend to book days away with Fishpal and see how I go on. Normally up at the Tay or down at the Tweed, or even up at D-side, up in the D as well. But they beat a fish on up there. Sadly, they don't allow any sort of recording or posting or stuff on social media, which is understandable. So I won't be able to post any footage of me when I'm up there. But when I'm down it, if I get to the Tay or the Tweed again this year, I'll make sure and do some video recording. The bit of fish down at the Tweed's absolutely stunning. It's on the upper Tweed at Horsborough, at Cardrona near Peebles. It's absolutely stunning. Stunning countryside. Not long to the trout season opens and we can get some footage from the river as well. Good caster, that gentleman. Throwing some lovely loops. Oh, that was definitely a pull. See what I mean? Too busy watching him casting. Oh, another pull, maybe. Oh, that was a good pull again. Maybe I need to learn to strike quicker. Oh, that was another pull there. See if I can get him to chase it. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's off. Oh, not to worry. That felt like a good fish as well. Maybe a bit quick to try and set the hook. There we go, on the roly-poly retrieve. Took the black cormorant style fly. There we go. Off he goes. Yeah, there's another one for the net, good. Well guys, that's me just packed up and ready to head off. So, not really the day I was hoping for in terms of, you know, being at 2 mild and in hopes of a hatch of buzzers going as well, but nevertheless a good day. So it's good just to get out and get the new GoPro tested. So yeah, I ended up with 3 fish, lost a couple, and all of those fish came to lures. So I got 2 in the black snake and 1 on the little sort of black cormorant pattern that I teamed up with the hothead blue flash damsel. So yeah, if anybody, like I said in my video, if anybody's got any tips for prolonging the life of those GoPro batteries, then yeah, let me know in the comments section. And yeah, hopefully there'll be lots more footage to come from the channel. So if you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to some more video, then press the subscribe button as well. And yeah, hopefully the next time you'll see me, I think will be on when I get some footage from the opening of the trout season in the middle of March, and some of the rivers round about Ayrshire, and maybe my wee local river in Glasgow as well. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.